happening with South Africans, particularly in the Ukraine. But more than that, now bring it closer to home. What's happening in Diepsloot? There's been protests, I understand, for a good few days. What's the issue? What's the protest? What's the underlying issues? What's the solutions? Let's find out. We'll chat later on to the police ministry spokesperson coming up shortly. But for now, Eddie Mkhomazi with us. He's one of the community leaders in Diepsloot. Eddie, I really appreciate you talking to me this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you. So, Eddie, let me know when you've been described as a community leader. I mean, give me is this part of an organization? So I understand it.
Yes, it's a Diepsloot Resident Association.
Okay. All right, got that. Tell me what has happened in the last few days. What's the issue here?
The issue here in the community, we had a problem of criminals that was happening in our township. People get killed when they come from work. Like when we estimate like 7 people get killed, and then when we ask the police station what's happening, did they arrest anyone? The police said that these people, they are untraceable because they don't have access for them because they don't have document here in South Africa. So when we try to address the community, and then the community started to be furious to say, which means we are going to be dying one by one.
So do I take it that the protests by the community, with led by people like yourself, the ratepayers, the resident association, rather, right, is a protest against crime that's not being solved by the SAPS? Is that correct?
Yes.
What does the community feel about the role of the police then? So, I mean, one thing is, I mean, there's two parts. One is to how to prevent crime. The other is when there is crime. Do you get a sense that the police are inefficient, helpless, and therefore are not really helping you people as a community?
Yes, because if you can check, the police station is beautiful, but it's beautiful for nothing to us. Because they can't even assist us because they don't have enough resources at the police station. They only have 2 vans to cover the whole Diepsloot, even Lion Park and Riverside. So people, when they see the police, they call that maybe this criminal, they breaking and then they want to get in. It's difficult to get help. They end up calling us as a Diepsloot resident to say, yes, I think the Diepsloot Resident Association is a non-political organization. We are here to help the community, regardless of any problem that we have here.
Okay. Now I understand that the protests are the protests, but I also understand that that they've turned violent. Tell me what's happened there.
Yesterday, when the minister was here, even the commissioner, and then even the community end up feeling like the minister doesn't come here with some solution, because even the pops end up shooting the community while the community was being peacefully marched. So they shoot the community, and then the community started to be so furious.
So are you you're saying the police just shot the community and shot as in what? Using what? Bullets? Something else? What did they do?
They shoot the community with the rubber bullets.
Rubber bullets, yeah. And was that why did they do that? Were they fearful that these activists who were protesting like yourself or what, going to overrun them and destroy property or what? Why would they have done that?
I don't know, because I even tried to ask, why did you shoot the community? Because the community was just walking without any breaking or vandalizing any property, just walking. And then they started to shoot them. I was there. Even the media was there. They saw everything. I was standing there to say I won't run because I don't know what's going on here. But I saw people get hurt and then people get shooted with the rubber bullet.
Okay, what are your demand? What are your demands when you protest? There are clear demands that you make. What are the demands you're making?
The demand that the community make it, they said they want the immigration to come and then try to reduce the number because the number of the foreigner here in Diepsloot, they are majority than the South Africans. They are dominating.
So are
Those
you saying that the issue of crime is linked to foreigners? How do you know that?
yes, they say so. The community said
But how do you know that? I mean, how do you know that if there's crime, it's because of foreigners, as opposed to crime because of South Africans who also commit crime every day?
yes, we know that we know, but those people when they break the house and then go and steal those people and then even they can hear the accent of the language when they talk.
So what are you demanding regarding the foreigners then?
Come again?
What are you asking? What are you demanding regarding foreign nationals?
I think the best way the immigration to come and take those one who don't have proper document to be here, and then those one who have document they can stay. For them, it's going to be easier for them to trace them if maybe they do the wrong thing. Those one who don't have document, they must go back home peaceful, and then those who have documented, they can remain and then stay with us. We don't have problem with that.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Most appreciated. We certainly will. Well, in fact, we're going to chat to a representative from the police service in a moment, so you may want to listen in as well. Thank you for your time. Most appreciated. Right? That's Eddie Mkhomazi, who's one of the community leaders from Diepsloot. So effectively, if I can paraphrase, people who have killed others, the police service not being able to trace anybody, leading to massive dissatisfaction amongst the community. They protested. They claimed that while they protested, the police shot them using rubber bullets. Number two. Number three, the other demand obviously is to up the police service to up their game generally, right? And fourthly, the issue of foreigners, not documented ones, that's fine. Undocumented foreigners must be picked up and by immigration and sent packing. I mean, that's the thoughts of Eddie Mkhomazi. Let's get Lirandzu Themba with me now on the line. He's the police ministry spokesperson. Lirandzu, appreciate your time.
Good morning, Ashraf, and good morning to your listeners.
Yeah, thank you, Lirandzu. Appreciate it. Right. So you've heard the you've heard some of the comments coming from Eddie. I know that. What would you like to? How would you like to respond to what he said?
I think the issue of the capacitation of the SAPS in Diepsloot is something that one cannot argue about. It's something that we have completed with the SAPS and the police ministry, and that is the very reason why those interventions have been put forward with regards to the deployment of more officers, specialized units within the SAPS. This would be the Public Policing, technical response teams, as well as the National Intervention Unit. But of course, this is not a permanent solution to what is holding that police station. Just speaking and interacting with the station commander, the brigadier telling the Minister of Police just yesterday that they were supposed to have had about 58 vehicles, but only 6 of these vehicles are functional. I mean, Ashraf, I think you and I can all agree that there is no way that you can police an area as big as this with just 6 vehicles. So there has been recognition from the National Commissioner to come in more vehicles to address this issue. But more than anything, Ashraf, we are dealing with a community that is ever growing. When we say that it's not a stagnant community, more people are always coming into the community, which obviously means that police are
Okay,
having
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to just stop that, Lirandzu. Not because we don't hear what you're saying, but the line is just so bad that we're just absolutely battling to listen to you. So uh, hopefully we'll try and get you on a better line, if not later on, then maybe sometime tomorrow, because I'm certainly absolutely battling to hear you at all. My apology for that. Right, that's Lirandzu Themba, the spokesperson, police ministry spokesperson. Yeah, I think what she has to say is really important, but let's see if we can connect at a better time. Now, moving on, you know the story that we discussed yesterday regarding ICSA, where the allegation has been that ICSA, the Islamic Council of South Africa, are certifying halal, right? Halal products, and in particular halal pork. Well, it's not halal pork, it's pork certified as halal. And the Islamic Watchdog Movement has put a red light on that. We discussed it yesterday with ICSA. We'll get a representative from the Islamic network, watchdog Movement. We'll get them right after this.